Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hood Table one more again, where we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and also the B sector. Today we're going to talk about some things I saw in the sector. Make sure you guys like and share the video, please and thank you very much. And also if you feel the need or feel moved to donate to the platform, you can send a Cash App or Super Chat. $sign the Hood Table 402. But first off, I want to start off with this show. I'm not going to do a review, but I had told y'all the other day that one of my homeboys, the one I had did the catering for his desserts for his retirement party, that guy that I was on video with all the desserts and things, okay? What up, Rare Treasure? How you doing, love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, so he had posted the other day on his Facebook page, if anybody wants something good to binge watch, check out his and hers. So I had told y'all about it the other day, and it just so happened that somebody else in the sector was talking about doing a review on it, and I just saw that this morning. And then somebody hit me on Instagram in my DMs because they know I do TV show reviews, and that person has done reviews with me on my panel. So they was like, man, have you checked out this show on Netflix? And I was like, dang, everybody's talking about that show. But it's his and hers on Netflix. And I just started episode 4. And I must say, I don't know where it's quite going yet. I'm a little in confusion. But it's good. It's good. I think it's going to be one of those shows where you, because it's not mystery. Well, I guess it's like a crime mystery detective type of show. And it's like the main two characters is they used to be couples, ex-husband, ex-wife, or either ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, something like that. And one of them, the black girl, she's a writer and she's a news reporter. And the man, he's like the sheriff or works for the sheriff department or something. And so everybody is trying to solve these crimes and things that's going on. And with one of the writers, used to be friends who passed away. Unexplainably, they don't know what happened. So they're trying to figure it all out. And it's like all these, I'm like, dang, when I think I know what I think I know, then I don't think I know what I thought I know. But yeah, it's one of those where I think at the end, we're going to be like, oh no, it couldn't have been them. That's what I think is going to happen. So if y'all haven't started watching his and hers yet, please get into it because I am about to start doing a review on it. I'm going to watch episode 4 and then I'm just going to review up to episode 4. With my girl, she's playing catch up now. My girl's playing catch up now. So we're gonna review that together. And what up, my boo? Hey, sugar, how you doing? Make sure you guys like and share the video on your way in. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna discuss a couple of things in the B sector. Y'all know, old girl over there and Rob is still going back and forth on their panels. And I miss you too, Rare Treasure. It's good to see you again. I know a lot of people have been MIA, and when they pop up, I'm like, oh my God, where you been? But I hope all is well. I hope everybody's having a wonderful new year and also had a wonderful holiday season. But so you said, oh, me and hubby just started about Fela Shay. Hey, You just started about 15 minutes. Oh God. Okay. When you catch, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna probably do a review. What's today? Today is Wednesday. I might do the review on Friday. I might do it Friday evening. Because Saturday I'm gonna be booked and busy. I gotta work during the day, then my baby's spending the night, and then the next morning he's gonna leave and go back home with his pops, and then I'm gonna work again. So I probably do it Friday. But yes, child, y'all see the title? Hey, beautiful newbie, my newbieism, child. The title of the show. She just don't know what she wants to do with that baby, and then she just call that baby a gremlin. Okay, now we've been talking about this shit with this Daria, right? First she said she's pregnant and Rob gave her the herpes. Then she said she on video when she was putting him out and throwing all his food down the stairs, she said, "I'm not pregnant. I was never pregnant. That appointment wasn't no consultation for abortion. That was just a regular old, appointment." Then she comes back and say on another video, "I am pregnant. For you guys who just said I'm not pregnant, I am pregnant. Here's a proof of the pregnancy test." Da, 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 da. And everybody like, "Well, why you lied the other day and said you're not pregnant?" And she said, "I just lied because I was ashamed," or some shit like that, right? So we like, damn, is you pregnant? Is you not pregnant? Why are you playing with the folks? And not only playing with the folks, but you playing with him, because even if he don't want to be the baby daddy and he don't want his baby to be allegedly the R word, that he claimed your baby is, you still playing with him too. I'm like, he don't know if you're having his baby, not having his baby. You know what I'm saying? Mama's baby, Papa's maybe. But yes, we're going to do an old nasty piece of review, Vila Shay. You know how we do over here. Yes. And a lot of my shows went off last season, so I haven't done a TV show in a minute. So it's about due time. But yes, honey. So she came back and said she's pregnant. At the very beginning of the video, I was just like, should I keep watching? Some people just do the most. And I don't know if it's for attention. I don't know if they have something wrong up there. I don't know if they're not getting enough out of life. But it's one thing to come on here and talk about shit, and sometimes talk about your personal life and be transparent, like I do sometimes. But it's certain things that you just don't say on a public platform. Like today, she was talking about, he over there talking about, I look like a Mrs. Potato Head, but he wasn't saying that when he was sucking and fucking me and eating my bloody mess. Now, why would you say something like that on the tube? Even if he is one of those bloody suckers, that's not something I would even want to advertise. That's not something I would even want to advocate. That's not something I wouldn't want nobody to know that I let a man do certain stuff to me like that when I'm on my thing. But y'all, you talking about y'all both got herpes, so I guess people with herpes do all kind of shit. I don't know. But anyway, then she's still claiming that she didn't really know about him except for when he was with Tracy and she was watching those shows, the debacle, the Foolala, the drama with her and Rob. But she said somebody did reach out to her and told her, stay away from him. Rob, he just uses the tube, as a therapy session. And I don't know if I necessarily say that, because I think when he comes on here, I don't think he's looking for therapy. I don't think he's looking for help or support. I think he just likes the attention, just like a lot of people on here just likes the attention. Because ain't nobody on here giving no damn, we ain't about to sit you down and let you lie on no couch, and we ain't about to tell you what to do, what not to do. Now we gonna tell you that what you're doing might look crazy. You need to stop making yourself look crazy, looking like a damn fool on here. We sure tell folks about that. But ain't nobody trying to coddle and console and all that shit. Most of the people who be over there watching his ass is just doing it because they just want to watch the train wreck. That's why a lot of people in the sector, not just this one, but on the internet, period, IG, TikTok, Facebook, a lot of people want that attention, and a lot of people love watching a train wreck. Shit, all that shit that Rob was going through before, we couldn't take our eyes off of it. Even when we thought Even when we thought that the police was going to take him out live, and everybody was just sitting there watching. You know that scene from Set It Off? You know how everybody was watching from home on that in the movie, how everybody was watching from home. And they up there rooting for the girls and hoping they get out alive and escape with all that money. And everybody just sitting, rocking on the edge of their seat. Like, damn, is they gonna make it? Is they gonna make it? That's how people was watching that scene when it was like, get out. And we heard his homeboy, Octavius, in the background, tell me you lied, so they shouldn't tell you lie. I mean, it was a whole bunch of Tracy screaming. Everybody was live and watching. That's exactly how some people are. They just love to watch a train wreck, you know. But anyway, she said people told her to leave her alone. I don't know if she's going to leave her alone or not, because I don't know. I can't tell. People say she's infatuated with him. She says she's not infatuated with him. She just wants him to stop talking about her and stop talking about her kids. Because, you know, one of the things that he was doing was talking about her kids, threatening her oldest son, you know, talking about he gonna knock him upside his head, crack his head open, you know, things like that. But she said she had already knew before Christmas that she was going to let him alone. She was going to let him be. Because of all the drama, all the drinking. She thought she was in love, but she said it was really lust. And you know, as a woman, I've been there. I never got on here and just embarrassed the fuck out of myself online. But I've been in those type of relationships where I really thought I was in love. And then later down the line, in hindsight, I'm like, I didn't really love him. And he didn't love me. We just, you know, the sex was good. You know how it is. You know how it is. But yeah, so she said she had already, you know, knew that she was going to leave him. She said it was good sex. She was drunk in love. He had some good ass peen. But, you know, it was lust. It wasn't love. And usually when it's just a couple of months anyway, like it was 2-3 months, usually when it's a couple of months, you know, when you having sex, that's why a lot of people, especially therapists, say do not have sex early on in the relationship. Because once you start having sex and once those juices start to mix in, it's like this, oh my God, you think you in love. You will think you in love. You will start doing shit even after a few months that you probably wouldn't have done before. For that person, to that person, with that person. So I get that. I get that drunken love shit. You know, it is what it is. Me and Riggs and I, we talk about shit like that, you know, mainly on his channel about relationships and the love bombing and the gaslighting and all that. You know, we talk about shit like that. So that one right there, drunken love, I'm gonna have to shoot that over to yeah. On the block. Let me put that in that big Riggs. This is a good subject here. But as far as the child, first, she said not keeping the child was also heavily influenced by Rob's alcohol abuse or abuse of alcohol. And then she was drinking too. She was doing a lot of drinking. She said that's why, you know, she wasn't seeing things straight. She was doing a lot of drinking. She thought she was in love. And that's the reason why she said she wanted to abort the baby in the first place. And then she was like, if I kept the baby, I knew I'd probably be she's already a single parent. Like a lot of women, I am. You know, my sons had fathers. They took care of them, paid child support, kept them. You know, they did all the daddy stuff. But I was still a single parent because they live with me. Even though I know a lot of women, even if they kids live with them 75% of the time or whatnot, I ain't no single parent. They got a daddy. I ain't go. But in the eyes of the law, you know what I'm saying? If anything you sign up for, they gonna be like, is there a daddy in the house? Are you the only parent in the house? So, you know, it is what it is. But but she said she didn't want to be another single parent to another kid because she already got a few. So she knew that if she was to keep the baby from him, then she probably, you know, either she said it would probably come out dead. I don't know why she said that though. I don't know why she said that. Because there are babies who do if the father is a drunk or doing drugs, there are babies that still survive in the mother's belly. Now it's a different thing if the mother is oh God, when I was it the first baby or the second one? I think it was my first baby. Yep, I think it was my first baby. I didn't find out I was pregnant till I was probably, I think 8 weeks. I was like 2 weeks when I had my oldest. When I found out I was pregnant with my oldest son, I was about 2 months. Yeah, probably 2 months and 2 weeks, 2.5 months, give or take. And I had been drinking, girl. When I tell you, child, when I tell you that baby, like that interview I was watching the other day and that I reviewed with R. Kelly's daughter, how she said her baby saved her life. Now, I wasn't into hard drugs or nothing like that, but I was out there in the streets, like, for years, out there kicking it, hanging out, partying all the time, drinking, smoking, doing all that shit. And so when I found out I was pregnant with my oldest son, and I went to the doctor to see why I was sick and shit and all the time, and they told me I was pregnant, I just broke down in front of the doctor. I said, oh, my baby, he's going to come out all tired. He's going to come out slow. He's not going to be he was like, what is wrong? What is wrong? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I know it's the first time, and I know a lot of women get nervous and scared. I said, no. I said, I was just drunk as fuck last night. I was drinking. That's just how I used to be. I used to turn up. I didn't have no kids. I was just out there just kicking it free, partying all the time. I mean, and then on top of that, I had a job the whole time. I would go to work in the morning, work my 8, get off of work. What up? Where we meeting at tonight? Who picking up the liquor? We talking about cases of 40 ounces and shit. That's how we used to get down back in the day. 40 ounces, some gin, some hen, some Alizé, what up, Mel? How you doing, boo? Man, we used to get crunk. Not in the club, but at home or at somebody's house or in the parking lot. We parking lot pimping. You know how back in the day that was a big thing. Even in our neck of the hood, y'all, parking lot pimping, McDonald's, the dollar store, the grocery store, the gas stations, the beauty salons, the barber, man. All along our strip, just parking lot pimping. People just walking back and forth, drinking, smoking, just doing the most. That was me. And then when I got pregnant and had my baby, I was terrified because I had been drinking and I was 2 months pregnant. And I broke down in the doctor's office. I said, my baby gonna have all these problems. He was like, if you stop now, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I was like, okay. So I went home, threw all the liquor out. Told my baby daddy at the time, my baby daddy, he almost had a heart attack. When I came home and told him I was pregnant, he just walked out the house. He went to the fridge, grabbed his liquor, walked out the house. And I was like, well, I guess I'm about to be a single mom. And then he came back later that night. I was crying all day long. First, I was crying at the doctor's office, and I was crying at home, crying on the phone to my homegirls. They all over there catering to me. I was scared. And then when he left, I was like, oh, I'm about to be a single baby mama. And so he came back later that night. He said, man, I just had to go think. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, man, fuck you. But anyway, he came back. But anyway, she was like, I think the baby gonna end up dead, or I'm gonna end up a single parent to another, baby. So she said that's why I wanted to have the abortion. But then, y'all, we thinking she gonna have an abortion because she said she was pregnant. Then she said she was having an abortion. Then she said she was never pregnant. Then she said she was having an abortion, right? Y'all follow me? So after that second time that she said she was gonna have an abortion, she said it was gonna be today because she posted it yesterday. She was on a live video, said my abortion appointment is tomorrow at 2 p.m. And one thing about this girl, she likes to delete videos. She likes to delete videos, especially the one where she said that she lied about being pregnant, but I downloaded it before she deleted it. So I got the whole video where she's saying I was never pregnant, I ain't pregnant. And Rob up there like, what? Huh? Bitch, is you pregnant or not pregnant? Child. But anyway, she was supposed to have the abortion today at 2 p.m. And she said because she ain't keeping no gremlin ass looking baby. Child. Because she been calling this dude ugly ever since they broke up. You said how old was I? when I was drinking, oh child, I ain't about to put my age out here. It was back in the day. Back in the day. What up, Vibrant? How you doing, love? She does seem somewhat disturbed, but we gonna get to that, Vibrant. Ooh, wait till I get to that, Vibrant. I'm gonna wrap this up in about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna discuss some other shit I saw. I ain't gonna give her too much, but why after yesterday going live saying she's gonna have the abortion today at 2 p.m. Now she said she was pregnant. She says she's not. She said she was pregnant. She said she's having an abortion. She changed her mind. I'm keeping the baby. Then she said she's going to have the abortion again. She said it yesterday. It was supposed to be today at 2 p.m. Why she posted on her page this morning, cancel my appointment. I've decided to keep the baby. I know y'all judging me, but I don't care. Would the other party be in the baby life? No. There is no need. But I do have support from family and friends. Like I just can't go through with this. Anyway, see y'all later. Have a good day. I don't know whether to believe her or not. To believe that she's even or ever was pregnant. But if she is, blessings to you. Blessings to you. But I'm like, I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, I was like, okay, all right. She up here playing. She's either playing games or she just, again, maybe she don't know she wants to keep the baby. Like I said on my title of the show, maybe she doesn't know she wants to, keep the baby or not. I don't know. I don't know. But if she does have a baby, I hope that she's done drinking, because Rob did say she was drinking, and she did say that's why she lied. And said that she wasn't pregnant because she was ashamed because people have found out she was drinking. So that's why she said I wasn't pregnant. I was never pregnant. And, that doctor's appointment wasn't for, an abortion consultation. But then again, yesterday, she said she's pregnant. She posted a pregnancy test saying it was positive. And then she said she was going to the abortion clinic today at 2 p.m. And then this morning, she posted something and said she decided to keep the baby. So I don't know what game she's playing. I don't know. But check this shit out, y'all. Check this out. She said that what she doesn't understand about some people, is how they can lay up with somebody and then jump on the internet and talk about them, like talk shit about them, just because they're mad at them. And she's still claiming that even though she met him on the internet, she really didn't know how he was acting on here before. But I'm like, somebody told her, just wait it out. Because after what he's doing to you, since he's done that to other females, after he's done with you, when he finds somebody else, he gonna leave you alone. He'll stop talking shit about you eventually once he moves on, once he starts fucking around with somebody else. But the gag was that she said she doesn't understand about how some people can lay up with somebody and then jump on the internet and talk shit about them just because they're mad at them. Like, ain't that what he been doing for years? Fucking around with these females on the internet and then talking shit about them, saying they taste and smell like mustard and all kind of other shit. You followed the whole saga with him and Tree down there in fucking Cali and saw how he was talking about her. Well, yeah, they were dragging each other. Got to give them that. They were dragging each other. But it not just her, but all the... Child, please. I'm not falling for the okie doke that you did not know how he was. I'm not falling for that. That part I'm not falling for. That you don't understand how somebody can lay up with somebody and then jump on the internet and talk shit about them. That's his MO. He's been doing that for years. So if you've been knowing him for any amount of time, and you obviously been knowing him for years because of Tracy and shit, when did that shit go down with him and Tree? Like, what, 2 years ago? Because he was in jail for damn near a year after he went to jail the second time. So that's been a minute. But you don't understand how somebody can lay up with somebody and then jump on the internet and talk shit about them because they're mad at them. Child, girl. Hey, what up, Just My Thoughts? How you doing, Mr. Williams? How you doing? Child, I saw you over there. What was that last week? You was arguing with old boy Blake. That shit was funny, Mr. Williams. Oh, it could be a player, Tanya. It could be. That's what I said it several times. I said it several times. It could be a play. But your Tanya, you know what they be telling me? You always think it's a play the hood table. You always think everything a play the hood table. But then when the shit pop off and we find out it's a play, I'll be like, what I said? What I said? Shit, I know a play when I see a play. And I do believe it's a lot of playing going on in this shit. I do. But anyway, so she posted this morning that she changed her mind. She's not going to have the abortion. So I guess, and that's the thing. I was like, because remember last time she told us to save the date for the abortion. Everybody was waiting on her to go live after the abortion. So when she posted it yesterday, I was like, okay, she's going to do it this time. It's going to be at 2 p.m. So of course, I'm sure people, was waiting for her to go live, And then when I checked her page this morning, she said she canceled it. So I don't know, child. And then she deleted I hate when people be doing shit like that. They be on here recording, going live, then they delete the video. Because they don't want nobody to know what they done said or what they done did. Like, quit cutting up online and you won't have to delete shit. But back to Vibrant. Vibrant said in the chat, Vibrant said yeah, that's right. Ooh. I was going to get to that too, Vibrant. Thank you for reminding me. Child, thank you for reminding me. She said she'd been here. That's what she told Tracy, because Tracy was, Tracy be in her chat. And she told Tracy that she'd been knowing Rob since the Avatar days. That was way before Tracy and Rob Rex went to fucking Cali. Well, he lives there. But that was Avatar Nation been started years ago when he used to be popping all night long. He used to run the nighttime, the lies or whatever. That's how long Avatar. So you trying to, you know what? Okay, Vibrant. Yep. That's why I said it. But Vibrant, about what you said earlier about Vibrant said, hold on, where is it? She seems disturbed. Okay. So as part of the seeming disturbed, I've said that. Not necessarily that, but I wonder if something's wrong with her. Like, we all know something wrong with Rob. And people think that something's wrong with all the women that he's messed with. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go that far. But I did say I wonder if there's something wrong with her for her to be acting like she's acting online. And talking all disgusting about her own self, because if you willing to come online and say that you allowed a man to go down on you during that time of the month, I don't know. That's not something that people normally do. What up, Senslow? How you doing, Booski? That's not something that people normally do. And I'm gonna drop this link too, just in case anybody wants to chit chat about the topics or whatever. But I always forget to drop the link. But anyway, so as far as what Vibrant said about that, now when I was listening to her this morning, and she probably talked about this before, because she said the only reason why she's getting clicks and views is because of this shit that's going on with Rob. And that's why a lot of people are tuning into her. She said, but after she's done discussing this shit with Rob and she starts discussing the mental health of things, my little radar went off. When she said mental health, I was like, there it is. There it motherfucking is. There it is. She said, to those who said that they think something might be mentally wrong with the girl, she was talking about when she went to speak to her psychologist, and she was also saying she's going to start talking about mental health again. She also mentioned that people were on a panel asking about why does she take a shot once a month. And she said the shot is for schizophrenia and nothing else. I'm like, well, shit, ain't schizophrenia enough? I mean, shit. She was on live like, I just take a shot once a month for schizophrenia and nothing else. And I was like, that's enough. That's enough. But I don't know why. Whoop, there it is. Shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka. Woo, yes. That's too funny. She said, whoop, there it is. That used to be my favorite shit back in the day. You said story over. Child. When she said that she about to start talking about mental health, I was already thinking that something ain't right. And you know, mental health is not a laughing matter. It's just funny because I just knew that something wasn't right. And then when she said, I take a shot once a month for schizophrenia, nothing else. She said nothing else, like, that's all. I was like, okay. But yeah. So I don't know how long her and Rob is gonna be going back and forth with this shit. But I don't know. And then with Goosey, she says she does talk to a few people behind the scenes. Y'all know Goosey. Most of y'all know Goosey. He be doing his thing over there on his channel too. I'll be over there sometime. But Goosey is like limit. They be going like 7, 8, 9, 15, 24 hours. And then sleep for 2 hours and come back, you know, and do 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 24 hours. Again, I can't. I be needing somebody to do a review and give me the footnotes because I can't. I don't have that much time in my day to watch no long ass video. Even if you double time that bitch on the replay, that's still an 8-hour video. It's still 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? So no, I can't do that on a regular basis. But he's over there doing his thing. But the thing she said about Goosey was, she said only talk to a few people outside of YouTube, and Goosey is one of them. But she said she saw him on somebody's panel trying to backtrack on some shit. And she said, Goosey, warning. I hope, because we talk behind the scenes, that you ain't out here spilling my tea. I was like, child, ooh, is the tea about to spill us over? Because that sounds like a threat. Like, if you out here spilling my tea, Goosey, you going to get cut off too. I was like, child, you can't tell everybody your tea on here, girl. If you've been in the B sector long enough, you can't tell everybody your tea on here. You can't. But anyway, okay, y'all. There's this video she got over there. It's a short. Now, remember when I was telling y'all the other day that Rob was threatening to crack her son upside the head, and how I said if a man had told my son that shit right in front of me, and flinching at my son, like he flinching at him, like he want to fight and shit. I was like, oh, nigga. I wouldn't have just been there talking about get out. It would have been some furniture moving in that bitch. Me and my sons. Boy, y'all just don't know. They don't call this the hood table for nothing. Shit, we can all act crazy up in this motherfucker. But yes, you said you go to sleep. Yes, you can go to sleep and wake up to Goosey, Lemon, and a few other ones. Juicy, you said Juicy seemed genuinely concerned with her, and I hope he is, and I hope he's not going behind the scenes spilling her tea. And I'm not trying to insinuate she is. She was insinuating that he was. I was just like, child, I hope not. But yeah, you said he didn't want to discuss her business like that. He actually changed the subject when it came to her situation. That's good. Because when you do have people that you can confide in outside of here online, and I have a few people on here that I call like my friends. Okay, I can genuinely say I refer to them as friends. You know, once you know you go so long knowing somebody and outside of, you know, the YouTube streets, you know, they become more than just an associate, or how JW say what do you call it, 69, 89, I can't even think of what he call it, but basically we co-workers. That's what Jay Wilson called, we co-workers. Yeah, so anyway, there's this video that she got. It's a short, and basically in the video her son is recording, just like he was recording Rob acting a fool the other day. So in the video, she posted her son. Basically, he's telling her son, Rob is outside. He's pacing outside their door, the girl's door. And he's yelling at her son the same way he was yelling the other day when he said he'll crack him upside his head. By the way, he's 19. The son is 19. The other one that he be calling retarded is 7. So he constantly calling one of your kids' names, and the other one he's threatening to knock upside the head. No, he said crack upside the head, right? So the video that's over there, he's pacing outside the door. He's telling the son, the 19-year-old, he said, put your shoes on and come outside. Put your shoes on and meet me around the corner before I knock your ass out. Before I hit you in your jaw. Step outside and put your shoes on and come holler at me because you ain't gonna fucking talk to me any old type of kind of motherfucking way. He was like, put your shoes on, nigga, before I go upside your head. Put your shoes on and come outside and talk to me. And her son was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And that's why I asked the other day when the maintenance man said, if we see him on the premises again, we calling the police. Like, how long has it been going? Y'all literally only been dating 2-3 months. 2-3 months. He's living in your house within 2-3 months. You got 2 kids, 2 boys. That don't look right, sis. That don't look. I ain't let Nan nigga move in with me with my kids. Nan. They barely saw who I was fucking around with. But I ain't let Nan. And you let this dude do all, and then you posting the shit. Like you posting the shit to shame Rob, but you shaming yourself. Because if we saw 2 different videos, and the maintenance man talking about they tired of the DV going on, they gonna call the cops if they see him again. How long has this been going on in the last 2-3 months? Child, I ain't advocating for abortion. I'm an advocator of it. Like, that's your body, that's your choice. But let me tell you, if I was to slip up on my head and accidentally let that nigga slip inside of me and cartwheel inside of me on accident, ain't no way in hell. I'll be like, doctor, I need to lay up on your table or give me something to swallow to get rid of this shit. And she over there talking about he gonna look like a gremlin, her baby. When I heard her say, I ain't trying to have no motherfucking gremlin looking ass baby. Y'all see the do y'all see the thumbnail? Did y'all see the gremlin on my thumbnail? I swear that girl almost took me out. I was over here in tears. Like, did she just say her baby gonna look like a gremlin? She said it's either gonna come out dead. I'm either gonna be another single parent to another kid, or the baby gonna come out looking like a gremlin. You say, yeah, I was talking about you the other day, my friend from Omaha was like, we kick it every weekend. Man. We used to, though. I swear to God. I swear we used to kick it so much. It's the grace of God I'm even still here, because I remember some nights, I should say some mornings, where I was like, I ain't gonna make it. You ever sleep next to the toilet bowl? Just be asleep. I can't move, comatose. I remember a lot of days and nights like that when I was coming up in the world. And that's why I always say, my son, now I ain't gonna hold you. Just because I got pregnant and had a son, after he was born and that shit, I still used to kick it too. Obviously, I had my own little clique, my own little group. Excuse me. We had members and stuff in our group and everything. And we used to have things all the time: barbecues, bowling, parties, movie nights, space night. We used to have all kind of shit. Then the Rona came. And it just seemed like after the Rona, it's like everybody just ended up doing kind of like their own thing. People, shit like that. But for a while, yeah, we were still kicking it, not as much as when I was younger, but yeah. Shit, I was like, I ain't dead yet. Shoot. Matter of fact, my homegirl hit me up the other day, and she wants to have a moo-moo party for her girlfriends, her female friends, cousins, sisters, and she wants to have a moo-moo party. And she hit me up the other day to ask me, could I do the desserts? And I was like, sure, I got you. So I'm trying to think of something real cute. I might even come live. And because I think it's been like, the last time I came live doing a cake order, I think it was for my friend's retirement party. Like, what, 3 months ago or so? 3, yeah, because I remember Cam had just moved out. So yeah, that's been about 4 months ago, maybe. But anyway, that was the last time I went live, like decorating cakes, and y'all saw me painting on cupcakes and all that kind of shit, painting gold on the cupcakes. But yeah. So it's been a minute, so I'll probably go live when I do those cupcakes for my friend's moo moo party. But all the girls gotta have a moo moo. So I'm gonna be on Amazon trying to find me some cute little moo moo. And it's gonna be like, you know, best dressed or funniest moo moo or sexiest moo moo, or you know, she gonna have stuff like that contest. But yeah, I gotta find me a moo moo and some cute little slippers, and you know, throw a what's that shit, you know, the caps that girls wear over their hair. I don't wear them caps, I wear shower caps, but some people have those bonnets. Some people have bonnets that they like to wear, and some people still do wear them outside. No shade, no tea. But yeah, I'm gonna have me a cute little bonnet on, and have me a little moo moo, and you know, some cute socks or whatnot. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that next month. But moving right along. So we done with the little Daria. I don't know if she gonna have a baby, not have a baby. She might pop up next week, say she lied again about being pregnant. I don't know. But I was over in Pisa's house. And oh my God, I was so entertained today. It was a couple of battles up there. Snoop was on there, Ro was on there, Crystal was on there, Jay Wilson was even on there, Dragons was on there, Lovely Love was on. Oh, Pizza had everybody over there on her fucking panel today. She had, you know, she always be having the panels, okay? She always be having a lot of people over there. But she had, like, so much entertainment over there today. Mr. West was over there. Did I say Honest Row? Honest Row, oh my God, there was so many arguments and fights going on. And child, y'all have to go there and watch the replay. But Jay Wilson, he was up on the panel because, you know, everybody been giving Jay Wilson some shade. Because, you know, Jay Wilson, it always surprises me that people always act like they're surprised by what he does when he's trying to get his coins. I'm like, we should be all used to it. We know he's on here about his coins. So even when he had these things that people might say are scams or siphoning off the top, you know, siphoning off the prayer plate when it's going around the church, you know, he's on here for his coins. So he got some more coins recently. And them coins bought him a new printer because, you know, the other day they was dragging him because they said he got that big ass old fancy house in 1511 degrees and he ain't got no own printer in his house, when he was showing all those text messages or DMs between Brian and between what's that other guy's name, y'all? What's his name? Damn, I can't think right now. Okay, so Brian and the other guy. So anyway, they was like, you ain't got no printer. And I was cracking up because I'm like, I couldn't even believe that Jay Wilson didn't have a printer. You know, no shade, no tea. But almost everybody I know got a fucking printer. Hell, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3 printers. Let's see, I got an edible printer for my desserts. That bitch costs like $500. I got a sublimation printer, which costed almost $600, and that's for my t-shirts. Then I have a regular printer. The regular printer is one that I use for my t-shirts as well. And I think that one costed, it was probably about $150. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, then I got the fourth printer, the one that's just for regular paper, because I can't put everything in every printer. The edible printer is only for edible, like cake toppers. You know, the pictures people put on cakes if they want a picture of their loved one or a picture of whatever on their cakes. That's what that one is for. The sublimation printer, that's some real heavy, strong ink that goes into your t-shirts, into your clothing. So I can't put everything in that one. The other t-shirt printer, I use that one a lot too, but not for sublimation, just for iron on stuff. And then the regular printer is just for business purposes. So I got 4 printers. I got a Cricut Explorer 4. I got 2 heat presses, 2 Cricut heat presses, a 9x9, a 12x12. Then I got a 15x15 big ass t-shirt heat presser. When I say my office be officing, okay, I have my workstation area where I do my 9 to 5 or my 12-hour shifts, you know, my regular job, my 401k, that job with the benefits. And then the other side of my office is for where I'll create all my stuff for my cakes and desserts and my t-shirts and all kind of other shit. So yeah, I'm like, so I was like, Jay, I know you got a printer. Maybe you had one that broke. And you just needed to get a new one. But anyway, the girls, they gave him some coins to get a new printer. And then he went out earlier and he bought a new shredder. And then he said with the rest of the money, he's either going to go to Papa Do's, or he's either going to go to Longhorn, or he's either going to go somewhere like that. I think he ended up at Longhorn. And is this Happy Life in the back? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that's you, Happy Lad. Let me make sure I got to put on banner. Hold on, Happy Life. Which one of my desserts am I going to put on here today? Let's do this one. Is that you, Happy Life?
What up? What up?
What up, though? What up, though?
Yeah, what's been going on with Jay Wilson? Because last I heard is Hottie was playing him for the $1,000, and he gave her $240. So where we left off.
You know what? Just let me put it this way. I would have been appreciative if I would have received anything, okay? She did get something out of all the people who donated. I mean, not donated, but all the people who created those banners. Only 2 people got money. The lady who got the 1,000 and then her. So I don't know, but I didn't dwell that too much into that. But yeah, she got some coins. At least she got something out of it. That's all I can say. But he's still getting the coins. He's still getting the coins. And today he bought a brand new printer, a brand new shredder. He went out to eat. He went live from Longhorn, showing, you know, us. He was at the restaurant. But yeah, like who's that Happy Life? Treasure. Get money, bitch. Get money.
Get my money. Get money.
Sure. I can't hate. Speaking of getting money, was you over there? I was going to talk about that next. Was you over there at Pizzas earlier? When they were
I was in the bushes.
So did you hear when Dragon got upset? And then Pizza said,
yeah, man, she was really upset, man.
Well, what do you think about? I mean, I don't know. Okay, so I don't do the drop game, right? It's a lot of people who do the drop game. They'll take some people that will pay up to $100 or more.
Oh yeah, to drop somebody down.
Somebody. And I don't do the drop game. I won't take money to pay anybody. But no shade, no tea. If you know people do what they want to do on their fucking channel, right?
Right.
But I just won't do it. But dragons, I guess you know how a lot of times people do be paying to drop dragons. And so Dragons was like, ain't nobody gonna drop me, and if I do get dropped, it's gonna be a problem. And Peace was like, oh, no, what you mean it's gonna be a problem? Why would it be a problem? And she said, because we're up here doing business, you're one of my judges, we're trying to plan this event, da 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 da. So if anybody pays you some money, you know, I guess she gonna feel disrespected and feel like, well, damn, you know, you gonna let somebody give you a little money to drop me? And Pizza was like, everybody can get, even Nika was in the chat talking about, you better tell her, Pizza, anybody can get dropped on the spaceship.
Anybody can get dropped anywhere.
Yeah, Brianna, Lady Nika, anybody. But she thought that she was safe because they have this little business arrangement going on. And I'm like, child, now you know Pizza is just like Jay Wilson and like other people, they like to get their money.
Wait, is Dragons a part of the trifecta crew?
No, I don't know. I mean, the trifecta, well, you know, I don't call them that, but people call them the trifecta. But they say it's Nika and Bree and Pizza. And so Dragons isn't part of that, but she is cool with them. So she felt like if Pizza is willing to drop her, then she gonna, you know, basically don't want to have shit to do with the with her and the lip syncing show. So Pizza was like, okay, well, if that's how you feel, then I'm just gonna bow out of the competition. And then
Wow.
wasn't nobody even talking about dropping dragons, but dragons kept. I don't even know why she was bringing it up. I was working at the same time, so I couldn't read all the chat because I'm trying to listen and work at the same time. So I don't know if somebody saw something in the chat that I just didn't see. But for some reason, she kept saying, "Ain't nobody gonna drop me. Ain't nobody gonna drop me." And Peace was like, "What are you talking about? Ain't nobody mentioned dropping you." But she kept talking about it. If somebody dropped me, if they drop me, if you take money, she was just going on and on and on and just getting more and
Wow.
more upset. Peace was like, well, fuck that. Finally, somebody said, you know what? They sent Peace $100 to drop her ass. And Peace
See,
said,
that's
I
what
wasn't even,
normally
she said,
happens.
wasn't nobody even talking about dropping you. You the one who kept bringing it up, and people, now you're irritating people. And they was like, fuck that shit. And Peace was like, I ain't going to be a judge.
Wow. See, that's what happens when you brought up something that ain't even there.
I was so confused, but I was like, I knew Pizza was gonna be like, you know what? I will drop anybody, okay?
Mm.
For some money. Pizza was like, you all know I love my money, I love my coins, I love my money, and that's why, that's why they do it, so they can get the money for the
He always trying to get them crab legs. Let me get some crab legs now, yeah.
I can use some crab legs. I ain't had no crab legs in a minute.
Yeah.
I love some good old crab legs. I just can't eat them all the time because I get a little bored with them after a while. And then all that cracking them open and all that kind of stuff, and it's so messy and kind of like barbecue. I really love barbecue, but it's so messy. But yeah. So that was interesting. That was interesting. But you know what made me laugh over there? Happy Life.
What, the lady Snoop?
That shit was funny. No. Somebody had posted, who was it? Somebody had posted a picture, and I'm cool with Snoop. I'm cool with Snoop, but the shit was funny. The fight was funny, all that kind of shit. But somebody had posted a picture of her, like her legs when she was fighting or something. And so I guess everybody been going around dragging Lady Snoop, and she was up there on the panel fighting. Who was she arguing with?
I think she was arguing with Lolo, like,
Lolo,
oh,
that's right, Lolo.
that old lady thinks it's okay for a man to put a hands on a
But who
woman,
put her
but
hands?
when it's her,
Lolo didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. So who put their hands on Snoop?
I don't know. I guess it was some guy, either A, she was dating, or B, she was beefing with, one of the two. And Lolo was like, oh, he had every right to put his hands on you because you just respected him or what have you.
Well, I didn't
And
hear Lolo
then,
say that. When did Lolo say that? Because Lolo said she didn't say nothing about that she didn't even know what happened.
well, Snoop said that Lolo said it was
I
okay.
know,
So,
but that's why I'm like, where did that happen? I want to, because I
right,
didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. So I can't say
yeah.
if it happened or not, but I didn't hear it. But Lolo was acting really confused. Like, what are you talking about? I would never say it's okay for a man to put his hands on a woman, something like that. But Snoop, you know how some people be up there and they just keep repeating the same thing over and repeating the same. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, Snoop, oh my God, I hate when people do that.
Snoop's like, who gonna touch me in this beast sector? Who gonna touch me in the beast sector?
I
Nah,
don't
none of
know.
you hoes ain't
I
gonna
don't
touch
think
me.
nobody. Ain't nobody gonna touch nobody. Now all they do is beef and talk shit over the internet. Don't nobody want to go to fucking jail, even though a few people over in this motherfucker have went to jail. But don't nobody want to go to jail. Like, I don't want to get out there and fight with nobody in the street. Like, I'll defend myself if I have to, but I'm not meeting up on purpose to a scheduled fight like some of these motherfuckers be doing on here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they do beat up. It's like I ain't got no time, man. I gotta work, I gotta run errands, I gotta pay bills.
Hell
It's
yeah.
it's like ain't no time for that.
Yeah, who gonna keep the lights and gas on in this bitch if I'm in jail? Like,
Right.
no, so and I hope ain't nobody trying to meet up and go fight nobody or no shit like that. You gotta be careful who you meet offline. But yeah, that was a good back and forth, even though I could hardly hear Snoop because her microphone, I don't know what was going on, but Lolo's microphone was micing. I don't know where they be getting no loud ass
Oh, this was
I
an
need to find
Envy's
out.
live. Envy's live. Yep, Envy. Yep, had Snoop, had Mia there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just want to know where they get these. I need somebody send me the link to the mic. I need a mic that be micing, even though I don't be yelling and beefing like that shit. But the mics is kind of loud. But anyway, I thought that was entertaining. Lola was over there talking about her fighting the doe. She was like, you was over there fighting the doe and fighting some female, getting beat up by the doe, getting beat up by the female, and all that kind of shit. That was pretty entertaining. But you know what I thought was really funny?
What?
Mr. West, he's up there on the panel. Did you hear what he said about Krista and her titties and all that shit was funny.
I would tell me what he said, because I would not be surprised.
I hollered. Okay, somebody in the chat asked Krista. They said, "Would you do a wet T-shirt contest for $600?" And she was like, "No, I'm not going to show my titties on here." And then Mr. West said, "But you already did. Did you forget?" And Pisa was like, "Yeah, it wasn't a wet T-shirt, but you already showed us it." Do y'all remember that when she put it all the way up to her face and she was lifting it all the way? Yeah, I know y'all remember that.
Well, if she knows how to suck some popsicles, she will definitely do that.
Man, they was like, "You already saw it," and then she was like, "Well," she said, but being that I'm with someone right now, there's just certain things. You know how Krista be talking. There's just certain things I don't do anymore. Mr. West said, if you don't cut it out, you done have 4 husbands. You done have 4 husbands. You are on husband number 4 in the B sector. He's like, if you don't stop, I was cracking up. Y'all got to go back and watch that shit. Pisa had a good live. She might still be live, but she had a good live over there. But he had me dying. And then Peace was like, "No, it wasn't 4. It wasn't 4." He was like, "It was 4." And he said, "I fuck with you and everything, but damn, you done had a husband in every sector of YouTube."
Man, she had some husbands. She had Buddy Lee, she had Lemon, she had the other guy, and now she got this chill guy. So yep, that's number 2. Dude Farrell. Yep, that's the 4th one. Mm-hmm.
When he said you done had a nigga in every sector of YouTube, I must have spit my shit out. I laughed, you know those hard ass laughs, happy life.
Yes. Man, Mr. West was on his game tonight. He was.
Oh, Mr. West had me cracking up. I just got my life. And then after that, I got off because I'm like, oh, I got to do some shit around here. I have to make me something to eat. I have to clean up a little bit. Then I have to get ready to do my show. But I still got to go back and watch the rest of Pizza. But I was getting my life over there. I was very entertained over there. Who else? Somebody else was arguing back and forth. Was it? Okay, it was Ro. Was Ro arguing with Snoop? Or was it Krista? No, Ro was arguing with Krista, right?
Oh, wow.
I think so. I know somebody in the chat, somebody lurking in the clouds gotta know. I see people lurking in the clouds ain't dropping down. But I think it was Ro and because I remember Pisa. Yeah, it was Ro and Krista because I remember Pisa saying, you can't she can't believe that they in the spots that they in today. That, hey, what up, T? How you doing, boo? I was talking to people earlier about that his and her TV show on Netflix. I want to do a review Friday, so let me know if you can binge watch 4 episodes by Friday. Today Wednesday, so I don't know. Just let me know if you can or cannot. Just hit me on the DM. But I would like to do it Friday night if you're available. But yeah, that shit was funny. So if y'all want some entertainment, it was pretty good over there. In pieces. The funniest parts or the best moments for me was when Krista was arguing, and then when Snoop Ro be dragging. I was like, okay, Ro. Oh, you said you can. Awesome, T. Awesome. Okay, we'll talk behind the scenes. But matter of fact, I'm gonna wait till Friday to watch episode 4 so it can be fresh in my head. But yeah, so that was interesting. And then the shit with Dragons and Pizza. I don't know if they're gonna become cool again after she got dropped and after Pizza bowed out of the lip sync contest. But tell me what you think about this, Happy Life. And I agree with Dragons when it comes to the show, to the lip syncing show. So people thought that they could do the lip syncing show and just like show their face, like neck up, because we do have to see the mouth and the lips, when they singing. And they do got to make it believable. They do got to be in sync with the music. You know what I'm saying? But Drag was like, no, hell no. Y'all gonna have to be standing up. You gonna have to be you know how people sing, they might walking back and forth, they might hold the mic, they might, we need body movement. We need you to be all into the lip sync.
Yes.
And I agree.
Yes.
I absolutely
now for those people that don't want to do it, then they just need to not do it.
Yeah.
If they're not doing it.
I agree, because I guess Krista was thinking about doing it at first because she thought she could just show her face or whatnot. And there are some people who, even somebody jumped on the panel and said, you only gonna let people do it if they show their whole body? Because I guess some people don't want to show their whole body. Dragons like, if you don't want to show your whole body, if you don't want to stand up and actually perform for the coin, then you need to not sign up. And I agree. What up, Tay? What's up? What's up? Hey, everyone. Make sure y'all like and share the video. But I agree on that because a lip singing, like, I don't know, it's not the same if people are just seeing your neck up. We can't see you really getting into the song. When singers be singing, even if they faking it, we know Mother Treasure, he be doing the lip singing, when he be dressing up and all that kind of stuff, right? And have you seen him perform? He be all into the music.
Yeah, he all the way in there. Yeah,
he be all in sync with the music and everything. I love watching him perform, and I love watching his shorts when he be dancing over there. But he's very flexible. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are, Treasure. Mother, very flexible, by the way. But I believe that you should be standing up. You should even put on an outfit, like if it's I don't know, like let's say you're singing let's say you're doing a Whitney Houston song. Wear something maybe shimmery or something sexy or something, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do a rap song, wear something that rappers might wear, maybe have your pants sagging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Wear a cap to the side. You know what I'm saying? Get into
wear it all fancy, like get ready, get in motion.
Get into the character. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad Dragon decided that, because it will never have the same effect as just watching somebody's face and their lips move. Especially when a lot of people, when they sing with their eyes closed.
Man, it takes the fun out of it if it's just from the neck up. It's like, what are you doing?
No. I want to see the whole. I can't wait to it. I think she said it's February something. I can't remember the exact date, but I can't wait. But I think it'd be good. And I hope that it be everything that Dragons wants it to be, because I know a lot of people is like, Dragon, she's a scammer. She gonna take y'all money. She gonna do this. She gonna do that. Because of a lot of things that had happened, in the past with her. And there are people who said they are not donating to the pot until the day of the show, because they want to make sure that she actually goes through with the show. But the pot right now is at $2.20. Dragon started it off at $2. I guess somebody donated $20, and she said it's going to go up from there. Like, I guess from now until the end, and then especially on the day of, she said there's certain people who's just waiting to do it the day of. So, yeah. But other than that, that's all I saw today during my long ass shift. Oh, that was Goosey who donated to $20. Okay, T. Okay, yep. So Goosey donated to $20. But yeah, that's all I saw today during my shift while I was working. But anything else interesting, Happy?
I mean, if you care about this, what you think about the whole? I'm trying to see. what do you think about the whole Tiny Elvis and Ness situation? Because they broke up,
I
and
really
now
don't know much about it because I don't watch. I don't watch. I just don't watch. No shade, no tea. I don't watch. And I'm definitely not watching somebody that I think is doing a different play every week. So I don't watch. That's all I can tell
well,
you. I don't
Ness says
know. Tell me what happened.
he got like a smelly you know uh yeah he got
So how do
smelly.
we know who to believe when they do that shit? Because at first, okay, let's all go back to Vegas, okay? At first, the only person who said he had a funny smell and smelled like a damn, what did he say? A Billy goat?
Donkey, a
Well,
Billy Goat. Jay Dunn
Rebel,
said that.
right, exactly, T. He was the only one back then who said it and said it loud and proud. He smelled like a damn Billy goat. Everybody else was like, "Oh, he didn't have a smell. Oh, he's short, so maybe because I'm tall, the I couldn't whiff it, or the scent didn't come all the way up to my nose, or like you got to be standing neck to neck to somebody to see to know that they stank. Like most people
Mhm.
think you gonna smell their ass from across the room. But anywho, Rebel was the only one who said it, and everybody else was like, "No, no, no, he didn't stink, or no, I smell something, but I don't know if I would call it Billy Goat, or no, maybe it was just the flip flops and the socks. Maybe it was people was like." Rebel was the only one who stood in that shit. But now when people fall out, oh, they stank. He stunk. He smelled like this. So who knows, if they I don't know. That's why I said a lot of shit I don't watch because it's just like they be flip flopping. Friends today, enemies tomorrow, friends tomorrow, enemies the next day. I I ain't got time. I ain't got time to
Now, now,
I ain't got
now
time
I
to
think
one thing. I don't have time, happy life, to decipher if y'all lying, if y'all playing, if this shit is real, if it's fake. When y'all spend all these hours on YouTube and people investing all these hours watching y'all, and we can't tell from one day to the next what's real or not. I can't. That's how I feel about that.
yeah, when I saw Ness over there back at Lemons, and then I heard she going to Vegas with him, I was like, wow.
Well, I did hear about the Tracy shit about Tracy and Lemon fell out, and how she said
Yep, I
Tracy.
heard that. Hmm.
They said Tracy said that he acts like Rob when it comes to the drinking or some shit. And
Mm.
I guess Lemon got mad. I don't know. See, I don't watch it because he
Yeah,
tried to have
he was
I don't have
like,
nothing to watch
Tracy,
either.
you all in your feelings. You don't like it when you don't like somebody, and I bring them over here. Now you in your feelings. Okay, Tracy.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's one of those things like he's cool with people and she not cool with him, and he was bringing
Yep.
them over there.
Yep.
Were they talking about her?
Yep. I think it
Oh,
was Ness. Like he brought Ness over, and
oh,
now she with her, and then Tracy's like,
oh,
And now Tracy is Tiny Evers's moderator now. So
oh. Okay. What else did
yeah.
I hear about that? What else did I hear? Um,
You
Tracy.
got the Smooth Carter situation. I think you got something with Tulsa. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I don't know anything going on with Tulsa. But it was something else with Tracy and Lemon.
Mia?
What was it? No, no, no. It was fuck. Oh. They said he said he asked her. Did he say something like, "Are you dumb? Or you too old to be acting
Yeah,
stupid?"
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
he said.
You too old to
That's
be
what I
acting
heard.
stupid.
That's what I
Yeah,
heard. And I
yeah.
know that probably set Tracy off.
Sure did. Tracy did a live. She's like, ah.
Oh, she didn't want Ness to be on Lemons Link while she was
Yeah.
on there. She was mad because they became friends. But see, that's what I'm talking about, T. That's why I can't invest. I can't invest all those hours out of my life when 1 second you're friends, 1 second you're enemies. Next thing you know, him and Rob gonna be cool again. You know what? They're gonna be all down there in Vegas, kumbaya, holding hands, running down the strip.
And then after the Vegas trip, they talk shit at each other. They turn on each other. Shit about.
They're gonna be all on a trip together, child.
Yeah, and then after the trip, Lemon, you did this in Vegas, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, last time it was the laptop. Next is gonna be the cell phone. I left my cell phone sitting up on the dresser, and he looked through it. Child.
Yeah, he stole my shoes. He drunk too much in Vegas. Got arrested.
Maybe because every job I've had over the years, like when you walk away from your computer, you're supposed to Control Alt Delete and lock that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Work at home. I've been working at home for damn near 9 years now, way before the Rona. I've been working from home almost 9 years. And even working at home, even when my kids was growing up in the house with me before they moved out, lock the computer. And they're my sons. Like personal, private information, is on my work computer. So I lock my office because I have an office, a home office. I lock my office. I lock my computer. And especially when I have get-togethers or family events over here, I make sure my shit is locked. You know what I'm saying? And so I use that same mentality with my own personal computer. Even when I'm leaving home, like, today I went to the bank on lunch break, right?
Mm-hmm.
I not only locked my work computer, I also locked my personal laptop where I was watching YouTube. I always lock my personal computer as well. And ain't nobody in this bitch but me. And I went to the bank and came back. Like, you always lock your computer. I'm like, oh, you said he works in, oh, child, please. How you know what? T, don't take me there. See? Because I remember the first time that nigga said he worked in IT.
That guy, man, he knows how to sell a lie. He's like, I work at Tesla. I remember
the first time he said he worked in IT, and they said that nigga, the way they said that nigga was living and buying single cigarettes and all this kind of other shit and living out his car and living in somebody's basement and living like, I'm like, and then getting free tickets and plane rides and all that kind of shit to go out of town. Child, come on now.
Oh yeah, I remember when K-Fit drug him for that airport thing. Like, how would you go to sleep at airport?
The older lady, how she gave him that money to go out of. Man, it's been a lot of shit. And then just recently, did he take some money to go down there to Lemon to go to court, and he didn't go to court?
Yeah,
people gave him.
He did go to court.
Jay Wilson shit. A lot of people talk shit about Jay Wilson and how he be getting his coins, but a lot of y'all be throwing y'all money at these goddamn YouTubers, and they don't. You don't get no investment. You don't get no return on your investment.
Nothing.
Shit. I know somebody said he was living in his car. And I know it's cold as fuck up there in the D. Shit. I stopped giving my money like that a long time ago. And if don't nobody give me nothing, I ain't gonna be on here harping about it. But I know my money don't spread. I don't spend my money like that. Like I used
some bad stuff in the back seat. Oh wow.
You be donating to all these platforms and shit. They don't fuck with you. They don't watch you. They don't share you. All that, no. That type of support only go for the people that really support me. And that's real shit. Sharing videos, all that shit, that goes for the people who constantly share me. I used to have 2,000 videos on my fucking wall every goddamn month, showing and sharing everybody's shit. And ain't nobody sharing my shit, but certain few people. Nope. I don't do that shit no more. It takes a while to learn how to move on here on YouTube. You be on here long enough, you know how to move.
Yeah. And that same guy is pissed off at K-Fit and the crew. Like, he did one live, Tiny Elvis. So he did a live dragging K-Fit saying that.
Why is he dragging K-Fit? K Fit
I
don't
don't
even really go live anymore.
I don't know, but he drug her. He drug her, saying that she went to jail, that she did Grand Theft Auto, um,
Oh
and
wow.
some more
But
stuff.
why
And
did he do this? Did she recently come out talking about him?
I think she was talking. I think she was saying something about his job. Like, how do you have all this time on this app, but yet you working a job?
Oh, did K Fit go live? I must have missed that. Or was she on my panel?
No, I think she went live saying like, how you have all this time on the app. You
Oh,
got a job.
I don't know. Shit, y'all see me on here. I literally work normally. I work like 7 to 3:30. That's my normal schedule, Monday through Friday. And it's so crazy because we were totally done with our busy season, which ended like I don't know 2 weeks ago, like right before the first. And Happy Life, I was telling people I'm about to be on YouTube, making up for all the lost time that I haven't been on here. Doing commentary on the B sector and whatever, whatever, whatever. And then why it got busy again. We've been working crazy hours for the last week. And I'm like, fuck, our busy season's supposed to have been over. And it just picked back up there fast. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing good. I love that picture of your little poochies.
I had to change it because Very Carey said that I was playing favoritism with Rocco because I never posted the other dog.
Oh,
So she made me
oh.
feel bad. So I changed it to the other two.
Well, they look cute together.
Girl, they spoil tails.
I know they are. So, a lot of people treat their puppies and their pets just like children. So I know.
They are my babies. None of my babies are growing up. Although I told my daughter once she go to
Hmm.
college, everybody going to a shelter because I'm done taking care of people once she go to school.
Girl, my
Well, not
son,
people. I'm done taking care of fur babies once she go to college. That's it.
and they'll talk about getting a puppy for my grandbaby and talking about when he's here with me, the puppy got to come too. What?
For you, look, I'm not wiping near another tail once she go to
What?
school.
My
No.
baby is using
Mm-mm.
the toilet, girl. Do you know the first time my baby ran down the hallway and all I hear is a I said, what's going on? What you doing?
Cause
I
they
said,
always wait until the
I
last
got pee
minute,
pee,
so they gotta
yeah,
run.
yeah, he's like, pee pee, yeah. And I heard the toilet just slamming up, the toilet slamming down. And then next thing I hear is him using the bathroom. Then him trying to run back. If you don't get back in there and wash your doggone
Watch
hands.
yourself, yes. Cause they are when they that you remember when they that age, they always in a hurry. Like, why did you wait till
Yep.
the last minute?
Yep. But he been there washing his hands. I don't hear you. Did you use soap? Yes, yeah. Did you dry your hands? Yes, yeah. Did you put the seat down? Yes,
See,
yeah.
you can tell you raise boys because you gotta ask every step of the
Yep.
way.
Yep, I sure do. You ain't be running down here with little pee hands. Shoot.
No.
As much as he loved to hug, girl, he loves to hug and kiss and all that
Oh,
kind of shit. Yes, and he's 4. So I'm taking advantage of it while he's young because I know it's gonna change one day.
my mother complains about that now because now that my baby is a teenager, she don't have time no more. When she
Yep.
used to be at Nana's house all the time.
Yep, that's how my boys was when they really got into the sports, and it was nonstop sports for my boys for years. My mom, the only time she really saw them was when she came to their games.
Yeah. That's what she was like. She just done grew up on me. I was like, well, you raised kids. You had to know she was gonna grow up eventually.
Yeah, and that's
But
the
y'all
sad part
forget that
because,
as grandparents, y'all forget that part.
but see, that's why T and a lot of people thought I was crazy when my baby was born, and that's y'all know I call him my baby, right?
Uh-huh.
And my
Uh-huh.
sons know that's my baby. I don't give a fuck, okay? But when
My
he
mama
was
said that
born,
I had her, especially my daughter, you had this baby for me. I said, oh, okay,
thank you.
girl.
Without you, there's no them. Without me, there's no you. There's no them. That's my baby.
I'm
So
about to go. I'm about to go.
when
Fat
they
irritated.
were born, when they had my baby, from day one, I told y'all before, some people might think I'm lying. It was during heavy Rona. And I said I want my baby every other day. When he was born in April, so no, he was born in May, so it's still chilly here in the Midwest. I had my baby every other day for the first 6 months. Rain, sleet, snow, shot, whatever. He only went to my house, my son's house, and to the other grandma. And then after that, I had them every weekend for the next 6 months. Then after that, I had him every other weekend. And now I just get him whenever the fuck he want to come over. Yeah, go to your house. Okay. But yeah, I made sure that I developed a strong bond with him while he was younger because we don't know how long we're going to be here. And also on
Yes.
top of that, I know what it's like to grow up and not want to fuck around with my aunties and my grandparents. Not that I don't love them, but I'm going with my mama. Okay, have fun. I'm going with go see your mama. I'm going with my friend. You know, kids grow up and they
Yeah.
don't want to spend that much time with their
Look, I
aunties.
do you one better. When I had my daughter, I didn't even come home from the hospital. I went straight to my parents' house.
Yep.
And until my mama started working my nerves, I was there, me and the baby. A couple weeks before I had her, my husband started taking stuff to my mom's house. So, because I had a C-section. So mommy was there to help me, and my
Oh
husband was still
yeah, you
able to
need
work.
support. Mhm.
Yeah, baby. She worked my nerves so bad, hoodie. Did you eat? I said, Mama, I promise I know how to go eat if I'm hungry.
Oh,
The,
that
the
sounds like
baby could not whimper, and here
mhm.
she come. I called my husband maybe 5 days in. I said, when you get off work, come get me. He said, I thought, I can't take no more of this. She getting on my nerves.
I
My mom
love
said,
it.
you going home? I don't work your nerve that much. I said, yes, ma'am. She still came over at my house every day, but it was okay because it was my house.
'Cause it was your house. Right.
Yes.
Well, that's how I feel. And but he's welcome over here all the time. And he's up to that age where like if I'm working on the weekends or whatever, that means I'm not dealing with any clients on the weekend on the phone. He got his own room. Y'all know he got his own room. He's
Yeah.
4, but he be doing his thing and I might have to do a little work and I make sure he got his snacks and his drinks and all that. And I was like, okay, Yaya about to do some work. Okay, Yaya. He run in his room, girl. He would get under the covers and lay there and watch his TV and eat his snacks. Like this his shit over here.
It is his.
And that's
It
exactly
is
right.
his.
It is his. But
It
yep.
is his. Well, yeah, I'm gonna Friday I work. I'm gonna be working from home because we got storms and where you live near, so weather coming.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm not going out there. I'm gonna go grocery shopping in the morning, and then that's it. So then I'll be
okay.
available Friday evening if you want to do
This
it.
is gonna be so fun. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Now so have you started it at all?
No, when I suggested it to you, I had just saw it. And I was like,
Oh,
And as soon as I get it is when I send it to you.
okay. So you didn't hear me the other day then when I was talking about it.
I was probably in and out. A lot of times in
Yep.
these lives, I gotta go off and be my. I told you my husband retired.
Oh yes, that's okay. And I do that too. I pop in and out. That's why sometimes I don't drop down. I be telling people all the time, I'll be watching y'all. The hood
Or
table
either
is
it's in
always
my
there.
ear,
Right. Or
or
it's in
either
my
I have it in
ear.
my ear. Yeah, and I
Right.
just can't be in the chat because baby,
Right.
oh God, ever since he retired, hoodie,
Hmm.
he is addicted to going to Costco.
Really?
I told Carrie, I have enough water in my house to swim. Do you hear me? I am
Well, you know
right
what
here
they be
in my
saying.
foyer. It is 8 cases of water, not the water that's in the basement, not the
Hmm.
water that's in the garage. He goes to Costco every week. And he get up and go early because he a senior citizen, so they get to have the store early.
Yep. The first few hours of the day. Yep.
I said, so retirement means you go. He was like, yeah, nobody's in there. I get to go. Why is your pastime Costco?
That's love. And I hate going to the grocery store, so I would hate that. I'm like, I got spoiled when the Rona came and I got to order my groceries and all that.
And bring it
You know,
in.
the
But
first
he
I
only
ordered
does that with
groceries.
Costco. He don't care about no
Child,
other stores, just Costco.
I ordered groceries for the first time from Amazon the other day. And when I tell you my groceries, my fruit, my veggies, I was like, that's what I'm ordering my grocery store. And the prices were good because what had happened was our sometimes our job, like some jobs, they give out gift cards and shit. And so they had
Uh-huh.
give us $100 gift cards like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was like, damn, what do I need off of Amazon? What do I need? And I'm like, damn, I don't really need anything. But I did need to go to the grocery store. And every now and then I'll be on Amazon and I see like Amazon Fresh, Amazon Food, and shit like that. So I start looking up groceries. And I was like, you
Hmm.
gonna tell me it's like an Amazon Fresh grocery store, like not
Yes,
even
it
15
is.
minutes from my house on the other side of Missouri River?
Hmm.
Child, they said they'd be out between 5 and such and such. They brought my food. I was on the phone telling my friend I ain't never seen strawberries so fresh. I mean, those strawberries, I was taking pictures of the strawberries I got. I mean, I was very
I
happy.
like their breakfast sandwiches because by my office there is one there, and I'll stop in there and get a breakfast sandwich. Their breakfast
Yes.
sandwiches are top tier.
That forget the Walmarts, forget all the other grocery stores in my hood. I'm like, I'm gonna start ordering my groceries from Amazon Fresh because I was
Yep,
not disappointed. And they
and they
priced
are definitely fresh.
yes, everything fresh.
They
Everything
are
Mm.
definitely fresh. Well, I just want to hit the link to tell you that because I'm gonna listen to this foolishness over here at Lemons for a little while.
okay. Dude, I'm trying to get back into the algorithm tea, and I'm really sometimes I'm scrapping and scraping trying to find shit that interests me to discuss from the sector. And so
But it's
I
not
just can't get
authentic
on long
beef
ass
when it used to
lives.
be. And it's not fun anymore. Those
Nope,
authentic beefs from long time ago, I miss that,
they're
and I don't
gone.
think we'll ever get it back. But the stuff they just have going on now, and I'll come in and I'll come out. If it's funny, I'll stay. When they start all that foolishness, I'm gone.
Yeah, and it's like when I say I used to watch, and this is no shade, no tea. When I used to watch Lemon when he first started, his shows were just so entertaining to me.
They were
Now I know he's
funny. It
still
was.
entertaining. They were funny, but I know they are still interesting to certain people. But I just can't get into all those people. See, when he first started, he didn't have so many
Especially
people that
all
was a
them new people and
yeah. That's what
strangers
I'm
just
saying.
popping, weirdos popping up from nowhere. I can't.
I ain't got it to do. I don't have
I
it to
agree.
do, and I still like lemon. So that's why I say no shade, no tea. It's just I'm not interested into watching all these different fuck ass characters running all these plays and shit. I just
I
can't.
agree with you 100%.
Yeah. So it is
And
what it is.
I only like sober lemon. Once I hear that slurring start, I'm gone.
Oh girl, he be slurring. He be.
Yeah,
I be like, Libby, go to sleep. I remember when he
just go
first
to
started doing
bed.
his shows, and we was begging him to get the fuck off, go to bed, nigga. Next thing
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can't
he
take
sleep
it.
online.
I can't take it. Well, I'll talk to you. We'll talk in the back end, okay?
But hold up, before you
Oh, and
go,
you know what? You can't watch Hijack, can you? Oh my God.
you said it's on Apple.
Yeah, you got to get you
I'm
a
gonna know. I'm
fire
gonna go to my
stick.
son's shit. They be using my shit. I'm gonna use my son's shit.
Yes,
They be hitting me up,
Hijack.
mama. What's the Netflix password?
The new season 2, I think, just started Saturday.
Okay. All right, I'll call my
But
son because I
that's a
do
show
believe.
you can't be washing dishes, none of that. You gotta
But
watch
hold
that.
up. I think I might have Apple because I didn't know I had Disney either. And then I found out I had Disney because I do got a lot of apps. And sometimes, you know how, okay, I might be the only one, T, that be paying for a billion apps every month and don't know what the
Not
fuck I
me. I have a
got.
fire stick.
Child,
I don't have any
I
apps
need to get a
anymore.
fire stick. But it's hard to find somebody to crack them bitches.
If you get it, I can my you know my cousin, you hear me talk about all the time. You know anybody single because he need a woman, so he stopped coming over here eating my food.
Oh, so he might
Anyway,
hook you up with some sticks.
if you
I'm just
if you
playing.
buy your fire stick, I can have him do it for you.
Okay, that's what's up. Because the guy that who used to do mine, he used to do everybody's around the hood. And boy, I mean, he
And
would hook
see,
you up
he
one
just does our
time.
family and every house. Every TV in my house and my mama's house has one.
Yeah, but
I
he
pay
did
for
he did
nothing.
everything, girl. And it was
Oh, he
like, how
don't
much
matter. He working at T, girl. He had it done in a matter of minutes.
girl, I remember
And
this one
because when
dude.
I have IT issues, that's what he says. I'd be like, "Oh God, why you coming over here wanting to play?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, cause I'm your IT technician, so you pay
Right.
me in food."
Well, shit, that's
And
the case. We should be able to call Shaquille to do it if he in IT.
hoodie, hoodie.
No, you didn't bust out like that.
Hoodie.
Happy like
The you can tell by the car he drive. He not an IT. As loud as that car
that's why I
is.
told you don't go nowhere because I wanted you to go into that car. But before you do that, Tay Bay said the hood table and tea. What are we watching? Okay, Tay Bay, we watching His and Hers on Netflix.
Yes.
We're gonna do a review.
Hijack.
And we're gonna do Hijack. And I think you know what? I think I already watched Hijack. Who's in that again? That was
Idris
that a
Elba.
movie?
No, it's a series, 8 episodes with
Oh,
Idris Elba.
okay. So we're gonna do Hijack,
We
but
watched
this
something else
Friday.
though. We
Yeah.
watched. Did you ever watch The Hunting Wives?
I did. Did
Did you
I?
like it?
No, I think I watched the other one where the wife had the baby and then she found out the baby wasn't her baby and the husband stole her baby.
Oh, you talking about God, with the blonde lady.
Damn, did I just I don't even
All
want
her
to say the name
fault.
of the
All
show.
her fault.
Oh,
All
dang,
her
we already
fault.
said it. She already said it. I
Oh,
was
I'm
like, oh,
sorry.
I'm spilling all the tea on the show. But that's
Well,
okay, boo.
if they haven't watched it by now,
That's
you
okay.
you gotta watch The Hunting Wives too. I didn't send you that.
I think you did. I think, but
That's
child, I'm
so
telling you,
good.
I be
Oh, that
trying
was
to
so
squeeze it in.
good.
I really be trying to squeeze it in with my 12-hour shifts and trying to watch a little YouTube and trying to watch some of my shows.
Yeah.
But Tay we gonna do Tay I need you to start watching His and Hers on Netflix because on Friday we're gonna review episodes 1 through 4. And then
Yes.
we're also gonna watch Hijack because season 1 with Idris Elba, it came on like a year or so ago, and now season 2
Right.
is back. So
Season
His and
2
Hers
was
is on
released
Netflix.
Saturday.
Yep. So His and Hers is on Netflix, and we're gonna do review 1 through 4 Friday night with T, and then Hijack season 2 just started last weekend. So,
You
child,
gotta
if you
catch
ain't
up.
seen season 1 though, you gotta watch season 1 of Hijack with Idris with his fine, sexy chocolate ass. You
Saying
gotta
the
watch
ones
season 1
fine that
first.
because you think what's his Michael Ealy is fine.
I
No.
sure do, and I love me some
Now I
50
think
Cent.
Idris is sexy, but fine no.
Oh, he can get it.
He could get it. He's sexy, but I don't know about fine. I just want
Okay,
him to hit it
sexy.
one
Okay,
time.
maybe sexy. Okay, maybe sexy. Okay, sexy.
But it would just be one time. I don't want to repeat because I'm
I
just
don't know,
curious
because
how
that
it's gonna
back, he
be.
got a strong back. Child, he got a
No,
strong
I just want it one time. He don't have to come back.
Oh no.
No, he don't have to come
Mm.
back.
See, you about to have me getting out my body. Let me get my mind off of Idris.
Cause I just wanted to know to hope what my thought process is really my thought. Other than that, no, I don't.
Oh,
'Cause we
child.
don't have to even exchange numbers because we're not gonna talk no
No,
more
let me
after
tell you
this.
though. Okay, remember when Barbershop first came out? I fell in love with Michael Ealy, and I wasn't even into light skins. And I'm like, but you
And I
know how it
still
is.
don't
Most
get
light
what you
skinned
see
girls
in
don't like light
him.
skinned niggas. But I was like, I was so into him and his eyeballs. I was
But
like,
that's
ooh,
all he got. What else
ooh,
does he
and
have?
that's all I saw. I was mesmerized. I was like, ooh,
Mm-mm.
ooh. And like I said,
Now
I'm
you
not
know
really
who a
into
light
guys with that
skinned one that I
complexion.
do like? Eric,
Ooh,
Stephen Bishop.
Stephen Bishop.
He was in Being Mary Jane. He was in
Let me look
Google
him
him.
up real
You'll
quick. Oh, Stephen Bishop.
now see he's one that I could see something a little bit with.
You say he was in Big Mary Jane?
Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, I watched
He
it, but
was
I
once
started
you
watching
see
it.
him, once
Oh
you see
no,
him, you gonna say
never.
him.
Yeah, I never had it for him. Nope.
Oh, I have it for him. Now
Never.
him, oh yes, we can have a
Nope.
whole little situation.
He's been in a lot of shit, and I never had it for
Yes.
him. And I like him as a character. I mean, as an actor, he's a really good actor because he's been in a lot of shit that I watched. So I do like him as an actor.
Did
But
you watch him in the Equalizer with Queen
that's what I'm
Latifah?
talking about. That's one of the
Yeah,
shows that I
okay.
watched him in. Yeah, and because I love it. I hate that ending.
It ended. And
I
I
hate
didn't
that
like the way
ending.
it ended. I'm
I didn't
like,
either.
I need some more insight on them getting married. So they just get married, the girl go to school, and the auntie go live with the girlfriend. That's it.
Exactly. I hate when TV shows end and you don't even know they fucking ended.
Yeah, I didn't like the
Like
way
you
it ended, and
expect to
because that
see
was
another
one of my
season.
favorite shows.
Yep, same here. I love the Equalizer. I loved
But
it.
yeah, yeah, he's some kind of sexy to me.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. You know, everybody has their own. You know, that's why sometimes when I'll be like, I used to be in that mind frame, especially younger. Like, why that nigga want her? Or why she want? I'm talking about not on TV. I'm talking about like in life, like walking around the city. You know what I'm saying? You be at Walmart,
Hmm.
and be like, that's a fine ass motherfucker. And that's it. You know, I used to be in that mentality. You know, like, but it's everybody for. It's somebody for everybody, child.
My
And what
brothers
one
say
don't
all the
like,
time,
somebody
how
will.
many ugly pregnant women have you seen?
Thank
It's somebody
you.
for everybody.
Thank you. Thank
Because a
you.
ugly woman stay pregnant, so
Stay
somebody
pregnant.
putting them babies in her.
An ugly woman, stay pregnant. Ooh,
Stay
that's the truth.
pregnant. Well, all right, have a good one. We'll talk.
All right, honey bun.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some tea. But yeah, we're gonna be live Friday night discussing let me drop her down. We're gonna be live Friday night discussing episodes 1 through 4 of His and Hers on Netflix. And like I said, like she said,
Is it on TV?
season 2 of Hijack with Idris Elba just started. So you definitely watch season 1 first because it's on Apple. Watch season 1 first. I'm gonna have to call my son and get the code for Apple because I'm pretty sure they got Apple. Like I said, they
Is
be
it
calling
on TV?
Mom, what's the
Like,
Netflix? Mom, what's the Hulu? Mom, what's the? And I be calling them. What's the Disney? What's the? It's like you know how families are. Some people pay for shit and others pay for shit. You just
hoodie,
mix damn passwords up. Just hey.
hoodie, is it on TV?
Uh, no,
Oh
no.
damn.
It's on His and Hers is on Netflix. You said I'm gonna use
Okay.
my dog. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. If I ain't got the app, my son's got it. If they ain't got the app, I got it. Shoot, they text me real quick. Mom, what's the password to Netflix? And I'll
And
text
then
them
you're
real
gonna
quick.
be
What's
like,
the
son,
password to
what's the
Stars?
password to this?
I sure hit them up. You got HBO Max? Yeah, mom. Here's the password. Shit, we just sharing. But yeah. So anyway, any other tea that spill us? Otherwise, I'm about to get up off of here and get ready to
Um,
go to
I, I
bed.
just I just want to say, make sure you stay safe at all times, and remember always to keep it hood.
Ow. Ow. All right, happy life. All right, you guys. Make sure y'all like and share the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all know, hey, if y'all been following me long enough, y'all know, like I said at the beginning of the show, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and beyond, including the B sector. So we discussed a little B sector shit. We discussed a little celebrity shit, a little TV show shit. And we also discussed children, grandbabies, grandparents. But that's how we do over here. If you happen to be new to the hood table, we ain't no one trick pony. We discuss everything and anything. I never allow anybody to keep me in no box over here on my panel. I discuss whatever the fuck I want to talk about, and I'll get the clicks and views, or I won't get the clicks and views. But I don't get on here to try to just do what people tell me to do or follow a trend. I just get on here and I want to have fun, talk to my supporters, and we just enjoy each other and shoot the shit. But yeah, so thank you, Happy Life, for hitting the panel. Thank you, T Danielle Boo, for hitting the panel. I appreciate you guys, Tay Baby, and everybody else in the chat. I don't know who's all still here, but there's people in the clouds. But thank you guys for engaging with us and tuning in. And make sure again you like and share the video. Thank you so much, Mr. Carruthers. I know your page says just my thoughts, but I just always think your name whenever I see you, like Mr. Williams. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you sliding on us tonight. But other than that, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. I might have to hit. Damn, what time is it? 9:40. I might start hijack tonight. I might if I don't see anything in the B sector to watch. But or but anyway, you guys, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. What time are you still here, girl? Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for engaging with us tonight. I appreciate all those people, all the support, and all the people engagement in the chat. But yes, on that note, y'all know how we end the show. Say it with me, y'all. Say it with me, y'all. Happy Life started it off, or he be saying it, but he don't never say the whole thing. Happy Life, I'm gonna need you to get on track. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.